The Soviet Union was invented by like Hitler, I think, and it was pretty freaking cool. Let's talk about why it collapsed, but first of all, I want to talk about how it started. Okay, so basically in the October Revolution of 1917, some people called, however you pronounce this, overthrew the RPG, or in other words, the rough pegging Russian provisional government, which formed earlier that year following the February Revolution. The Soviet Union was initially run by Vladimir Lenin. Now, we all know that Vladimir is a very unique Russian name, and that's pretty cool, so let's stop talking about it. So basically, we all know the Soviet was a socialist organization thing, and if you jump forward like 35 years or something like that, its economic development was pretty cool, and they achieved a lot of space stuff, I think. Anyways, they invaded a couple places and did a bunch of cool stuff, and then in like 1980, something super duper scary happened. Something about the Ronald Reagan administration and oil being like, so anyway, Saudi Arabia lowered the price of their oil, I think, so that the Soviets couldn't make a profit selling it, and the country lost big money. This is why you should not gamble. And then I think they had a couple more leaders that like died in 87 and 72 that died in less than 2 years, so they decided to give leadership to this guy so that he wouldn't die or something. I don't know. Blah blah blah, Chernobyl disaster, war in Afghanistan, and all those side quests later. This thing called a referendum for the preservation of the USSR happened, and I think countries wanted it to change or die or something, but I didn't actually read the article. Then after that, the 12 republics started becoming increasingly looser models of the Union, I think, and then on the 1st of December 1991, Ukraine wanted to become independent, so that kind of threw a wrench in the plans or something. Then on Christmas, or the day after of 1991, I think, Gorbachev resigned as the president of the USSR, basically saying, fuck this shit, I'm out, and boom, the USSR is done. So Russia took on all the debt and claimed the Soviet overseas properties as at home. They also agreed to receive all the nuclear weapons from former Soviet republics.